Hi, welcome to Learning Monkey. I am Raghuir. In this class, we will discuss about break statement. In our previous classes, we clearly discussed about continue and we have continue statement and we discussed a few examples on nested loops. Please watch those classes and come back here. The link for the playlist is provided in the description below. Coming to today's class, if we want to when we are going to use the break statement that we are going to discuss, if we want to come out of loop execution, we use break statement. So if you want to come out of the loop execution in the middle, we need a break statement. So with example, we will understand it better. For I is equal to 0, I less than 10, I plus plus, hoping that you have good understanding on how the loop execution from the previous examples. Our explanation is little bit fast in this example. So how this code is going to be executed? This is the body of the loop. For I is equal to 0, this body is going to be executed. For I is equal to 1, this body. For I is equal to 2, this body is going to be executed. So it is going to execute the code which we have written here. After that, it is going to check the if condition. If condition satisfies, go inside and execute the break statement. Otherwise, come out of the if condition and execute the code. Even after executing the if also, this code is going to be executed. Whatever the code that written below the if condition, the next code is going to be continued. The execution is going to be continued with the after coming out of this if statement. This is how this loop is going to be executed. So what we have written here is if I is equal to 5, for I is equal to 0, if condition is not satisfied, it is not going inside the if condition. It is coming out of the if and executing the code that written below. For I is equal to 1, this code is going to be executed. This code and this code is going to be executed. For I is equal to 3, but if I is equal to 5, it is going inside the if condition, and here we have written the break statement. So whenever the execution encounters, means if it sees the break statement, it will stop executing this loop, it will come out of this loop. Understand it properly. It will come out of this loop. What's that mean? Open brackets, closed bracket. Here to here, this is the body of the loop. It will come out of the loop means it is not going to execute the remaining iterations. From here onwards, it is coming out of the loop means whatever the code, see below this bracket, if there is some code, it will continue executing the remaining code that present below the loop. You have to understand this point. Come out of the loop. We use break statement. So this is how we use the break statement. The example which we are going to discuss now is very, very important to understand. So we are taking a nested loop example. So this is very, very important to understand. Most of them will get confused here with this example. So in our previous classes, we discussed a nested loop example. It is a loop within the loop. So how the break statement is used in the nested loops. In our previous classes, the example we discussed is we are going to display the tables. 2 table, 3 table, 4 table, 5 table, 6 table, up to 10 tables we have displayed. But now I don't need the output like that. We need to display the tables, but our output should be like this. Display the 2 table. Yes, completely displayed the 2 table. 2 tens, 20. Next, third table, 3 table. See, it displayed up to only 6. 3 6 are 18. 3 7s are 21. So if it is above 20, I multiplied by, see, if the value 18, after that 21, if it is above 20, don't display, stop. Whenever you go to fourth table, yes, it is going to display 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. 4 6 are 24, above 20, from there onwards stop. Don't display the remaining table. So similarly, fifth table up to 20, sixth table up to 18, because 6 3 is 18, 6 4 is 24. Above 20, you should stop displaying the table. Similarly, 7th table, 8th table, 9th table, 10th table. That's why 10th table displayed only up to the first 2 terms has been displayed. 10 1s 10, 10 2s 20, 10 3s 30. We are not going to display that. How we have to write this using break statement? We'll understand the code now. See here, the same code which we used in our previous classes for I is equal to 2. Inside this loop, open brackets, closed bracket. This is what the body of this outer loop. Inside this loop, we have written one more loop. For j is equal to 1, j less than or equal to 10, j plus plus. This statement system.out.println is going to display 2 table. So this loop is going to display 2 table for I is equal to 1, I is equal to 2. If I is equal to 3, this loop is going to display 3 table. For I is equal to 4, 4th table. For I is equal to 5, 5th table. For I is equal to 6, 6th table. But inside this loop, we are adding an extra statement, extra if condition. Why we are adding that if condition? If I multiplied by j greater than 20, open brackets, close brackets, break. So each time this loop is going to be, inner loop is going to be executed, it is going to check the condition I multiplied by j. If it is greater than 20, come out of this loop. Understand properly. Come out of this loop means we will come out of the inner loop. We are not coming out of outer loop. Means outer loop is going to be executed again with I plus plus. So whenever third table displayed up to less than 20, we will come out of this loop. Fourth table, next continue with fourth table, next continue with fifth table, next sixth table. But this loop, because the break statement written inside this inner loop, wherever you have written, in which loop you have written the break statement, that is very important. It will come out of that loop. That's it. So you have to understand that. So step by step, evaluate how it is going to be executed. You try to understand, you try to analyze the execution flow. That helps you a lot in understanding the execution flow so that you can easily write the coding. Hope you understand how to use the break statement. If you have any questions regarding the concept, please post your questions in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and press bell icon for the latest updates. Thank you.